there. Just with the L on top of my forehead. I'm so just trying to follow instructions.
There are no rules on Saturday, so don't worry about it.
Exactly. This is Jennifer Kovich. Nice to see you, my dear.
See you.
I saw her earlier and I was like, I love this. I love
you.
the teal color. It's fantastic. We are celebrating Countdown to Christmas, and she brings something that I do build to ship to all the time, which is the authentic gourmet croissants.
Yes.
You know this, but Jennifer Kovich brings us one of the great gourmet pieces here, and I send these to my family and then arrive to where my family is and eat them with my family because I'm obsessed with croissants. And these are French. So they are actually made in France. These aren't you went down to the local grocery store and they were made in your local bakery. They were made in France.
That's right.
With French water, real creamy French butter, layer after layer of goodness. Let me share with you what's going on because they're 4 easy payments. These will arrive in time for Labor Day. So when you got the shrimp, when you picked up the prime rib, when you picked up the crab cakes, because those all arrive in time for Labor Day, remember that you might be making some sandwiches, or you might put out a tuna salad or a chicken salad, or even just many cold cuts. I particularly love them with a BLT. Like, that's my jam.
That's mine too.
BLT croissant, and I'm done. So you're choosing 36 of them for $59 or 4 easy payments of $14.75, or you are doubling that amount and picking up 72 of them and yet not doubling the price. And the 72 is $24.75 or $99. You're stocking up and saving. You're saving $19 by choosing the 72 count. When you get the 72 count, each one of these huge restaurant size croissants is about $1.38.
Right.
And that's crazy.
That's what we love. Is these
that would never happen.
Restaurant size, but a lot of times they're not necessarily restaurant quality. They're even better. These are real, authentic. Like you said, Rachel, we're using authentic ingredients. The French butter, the French water, the French flour, done in the French way. That's what we are known for. Authentic Gourmet is a premier bakery in Europe. They supply to so many of those incredibly luxurious restaurants and hotels and even other lovely bistros throughout Europe. And what they're known for is delivering something that is not only authentic, but in a lot of cases, something that you can only get from them. And that makes this incredibly special. When you bake these in your oven, because you will bake these from frozen, it really could not be simpler. It is literally as if you are sitting, next to a patisserie, enjoying a hot espresso, waiting for those incredible croissants to come to your table. And look at how beautifully they rise. And with every rise, you could smell that sweet French butter. And then it just envelopes your whole house. So, growing up, my mom used to always say, if you really want to impress, your boyfriend, you have baked cookies. Right. Oh, no, we bake croissants.
You bake croissants. So you're choosing now, which again will arrive in time for Labor Day, November 4th or December 2nd. There is an auto delivery on this, and that auto delivery, just to be clear, is every 60 days. Now, my recommendation is get the 72 count. And can you show me the bag? Because they come flat. Or do we have one?
Do.
We might.
I don't have a bag. Okay. But you just saw it in the video, actually, because they do come flat.
They come this flat.
That's
so
right.
The 72, if you're wondering, Rachel and Jennifer, where am I going to keep it in my freezer? They're very flat. And I imagine that you will be able to put them in your freezer. 72 of them. They're not that big when they're frozen. And then they cook up to this. And that's why we lock in auto delivery. So the 72 count isn't $118. The 72 count is $99 or $24.75. Can you break one open? Because let's rewind. These are made in France. So when you have people over, you can say, these are croissants from France.
From France.
And you were telling the truth.
That
is not a lie.
That is not a lie. Light and flaky on the outside, golden brown, but look at that pull right there. That nice little resilience. That's what you want when it comes to a real authentic pastry. There's 66 layers of pastry.
Come on in here.
Every single layer. Look at that.
I'm going to come a little bit closer because you got to see that flakiness.
Right?
You see that buttery flakiness? Every single layer. And they tell us how they do that, because when they do that process, don't they do a layer, butter, layer, butter, layer, butter, layer, butter? That's right. 66 times.
66 times.
And then they make your croissant.
That's right. So, and if you've ever tried to make a croissant at home, forget it. There's a proofing. You have to allow it to fully rise, and then you do the layers, and then you knead it. Oh my gosh, I could never do it. There's no way I could never do it. I'm just a mom. I'm not a professional cook. So I
we see
leave it to the
ideas?
professionals.
Yeah.
Yes. So what we
Check this
love to
out.
say is this is a versatile bread. It's a croissant. Of course, you can have it just on its own as a dinner roll, but look at this. You can have it for breakfast. How about your bacon, egg, and cheese croissant? I love this. Or
And you
can
know there's
have
a
it for
restaurant that
lunch.
does that.
Oh,
There's a
yes.
restaurant that does that, but remember, when you make them at home, they are better.
They're better.
That's just the truth.
They're fresh.
Yeah.
Again, that's authentic. These are truly imported from France.
Okay,
How
love
about
these.
partnering this with maybe some sausage and peppers or maybe hot dog?
Talk about stepping up your tailgate game.
Oh, yes.
And also your football game.
Yes.
Remember, there's so much more entertaining that we have left, and it's something really special.
That's
I
right.
love the idea of croissant with some pasta.
I couldn't agree more. Instead of using that really heavy baguette bread or that white bread, why don't you use a croissant? All we've done is we've baked these all the way till they're fully finished, and then you want to baste them with a little bit of olive oil, little Parmesan, and then you're off to the races. It is outstanding.
Okay,
Parmesan and
this
garlic,
one
actually. So
makes
this
me
one,
super duper laugh.
So what I
love
like
it.
to do, I love this. So we do this a lot. When we are entertaining on the weekends, this is what we like to do. So we'll bake them up and again, get everyone really excited because they're gonna smell that French butter. Then you put a little bit of whipped cream, some fresh berries, and then some chocolate syrup. This is what we serve for dessert at our house so many times, and everyone loves it. And that's what makes us extra special. Make that impromptu
Yeah.
guest feel extra special. Make them feel like you've been
Yeah.
expecting them.
I
not
wanna
that they
know-
popped in last second.
What you're going to put inside your croissant. I mean, do you see that flakiness? So are you going to put in chicken salad? Do you do tuna salad? Again, I spread mine mayonnaise,
That's
some
right.
really crisp bacon, some tomatoes, a little bit of lettuce. I do a
Yeah.
BLT, and I totally love it. Or maybe you're just going to put some cheese in here, like a croissant and a little bit of cheese, or your favorite, whatever hot dog or sausage it happens to be. If you want to just pretend that this is going to be the bun for your burger. So
Right.
36 of them at $59, or look how that drizzle is great.
that
Or
raspberry.
you double the quantity, and you don't, it's not $119, it's actually $99.
Right.
So I love that you're not doubling the price, but you're doubling the quantity. Stock up and save $19, because if you want the 72 count, right now, we only have 2 dozen. So 2 dozen for the now delivery in the
Wow.
72 count. So not, as I mentioned, $118 rather. You're saving $19 by buying the 72 count. That makes each one of these $138. Here's the other thing. Maybe you're shopping for your church.
Yes.
You know, maybe you're shopping for some big events. A lot of people are going off to school. Their classes are starting, that sort of thing. If you're in charge, you've got 72 different sandwiches.
You do,
You have the bread
absolutely.
for 72 different amazing pieces right
Right.
off the top. It's M63702. Auto delivery on this is every 60 days. You get to keep the price, which is a sale price. You get to keep the easy pay, and that will come to your house every 60 days. This is one of those items that as a Customer Choice Award nominee,
That's
and I
right.
believe for customer favorite food.
Yes.
So of all the food items we have, this is one that is right up there, and that's chosen by me and you and all of us. And
That's
is this
right.
what are we making here? I
This
love
is
it.
outstanding. This is what we do. We put a little whipped cream, some fresh berries, seasonal berries. You could put peaches in here. Just absolutely love it. Little mango.
Yep.
Sprinkle a little powdered sugar, some chocolate syrup. It's divine. Think about the people that have everything and you never know what to get them.
This is that great gift.
This is that great
You
gift.
can put raspberries here. You can put blueberries in here. You can put whatever you want to. And I again, it's just that perfect. I was watching a comedian the other day, and she was like, "What I remember Oprah saying was, I love bread," and I was like, "I love bread," and I was like, "Me too, Oprah."
That's right.
A comedian was saying that, and I was like, how much do I love that? 36 count, only 200 remaining in the latest ship dates. Now, November 4th or December 2nd. If you want the 72 count, 3 dozen remaining now in each ship date. These are one of those things that everybody loves.
Yes.
Seriously, Jennifer Kovich, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. And I love Mary DeAngelis. She's my friend.
First of all,
Nice
I
to
want
see
to
ya.
thank you for being here today.